everyone, it's Melanie, and welcome back to Living Luxuriously for Less, where we celebrate, decorate, and enjoy everyday life for less. Speaking of enjoying everyday life, you guys, I'm so excited that it is almost fall, and you know what that means. It means that it is time to decorate for fall. And in today's video, I want to share with you guys how I decorated my front porch using my Cricut Explorer 3. And before we hop into today's video, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Cricut for partnering with me and sponsoring me in this video. I'm so ecstatic with what I was able to create, and I'm so excited about sharing it with you guys. I absolutely love the way that the project turned out, and I hope that you find inspiration and motivation to start, coming up with creative ideas to decorate your home for fall. So once I saw this particular piece, I knew immediately that I wanted it to be a DIY using my Cricut Explorer 3. The projects that I've been able to create with this has been limitless. I really want to DIY some artwork for like Christmas and fall, and so I'm really starting to look into how I create these larger pieces. And you guys, it is so exciting to be able to create that custom decor that you've always wanted. Like, my house is full of color, and the colors that are in my home are not traditional fall colors, and it kind of limits me on the decor that I can purchase in store. However, by having my Cricut, I'm in a little bit of creativity. I am able to curate exactly what is in my mind as a creator, decorator, designer, a home DIYer, and that really changes the game for me. So I have never really been a fan of traditional fall colors, the oranges and browns and greens. Like, that's just not my personal favorite. I know a lot of you guys may be traditional fall people, and if you are, let me know down in the comments below. But I have always been I've always taken the non-traditional approach on my fall decor, and my color palette just never kind of aligns with that. You guys remember I did black and white before. I've done all the bright colors you see here before, and this year I wanted to really stay in the nude and brown and linen and gray family, which is very, very different for me. And so when I saw this 3-tier stand, I knew I wanted to paint it 3 different colors, and I wanted to personalize it with our name and place it on our front porch. Now, initially I thought about putting our house number on it. I also thought about putting "It's Fall, Y'all" on it. I also thought about personalizing it with our names, and that's ultimately what my husband and I decided to do. But I thought, putting the house number on it would have been super cute, but I couldn't really share it on, YouTube. And then I also thought putting a slogan like "Is Fall, Y'all" would be super cute, or "Hey Pumpkin," so many cute sayings that you can kind of personalize it with. And so this is ultimately what we decided to do. So in order to create this project, I just hopped into the Cricut design space and just measured out the area that I was going to be including our names and all of that, and just kind of all of the things that I thought I wanted to initially include in the pumpkin. It was extremely simple to do. It only took us a few moments, maybe 5-10 minutes to get it all done. Once I decided to just use the top pumpkin only and not the bottom two, printing it was just a whiz. I mean, it was just so super easy with the new roller, where you don't have to use the mat, so it just makes printing a breeze. And so once that project was finished and painted, it was time to go and decorate the front porch. And so I'm so excited to be sharing with you guys exactly how I decorated it step by step. There are a few changes that I will be making. I want to add maybe a couple of mums and maybe some tall stalks. You guys let me know. I'm going to share it with you guys and let me know how you think, what you think will complete the space for me. This is just the beginning of the project. I do want to do some other things like customize the mat using my Cricut and maybe adding a few things onto the Wreath, or maybe making another stand. You guys just let me know down in the comments below once I share with you guys what the project looks like. So for starters, I repurposed a wreath that we had on our front door since the spring. I just removed all of the colorful flowers and added a natural burlap ribbon, along with some pumpkin ribbon. Now, I definitely wanted to keep with that natural feel that I used to create our little pumpkin sign for the outdoors. Now, when I first tied the wreath, I figured out that the bow was not big enough, and so I went back and I added more elements to it and used a zip tie to secure it to the wreath. I absolutely love putting my bow into my wreath first, simply because it tells me how much room I have essentially for the other pieces of decor, and I don't want to use like more floral stems than I have to, so I always like to put my bow on first and then I kind of decorate around my bow in greenery. To create that nice tail end, I just fold the ribbon in and give it a snip across, and then I go back through and fluff all of the ribbon out. Now here, once I get all my ribbon in place, I start to add all of the different elements in place as well, and it's a lot easier for me to kind of decorate a wreath on the door, and it was too dark for me to get like the exact footage of me adding all of the pieces in, but this is me starting and I just couldn't get a good feel, so I definitely had to stop here and do it on the door, and it was too dark for me to get good footage of it. So that's basically how it was designed. And so the next morning, I decided to go out and try everything out on the actual door. And as you can see, we have like a pink brick and we have a gray door, and then we have like natural stones and things like that. And that is definitely what I was going for. So this is how it turned out. It is a nice size wreath. I love all of the natural elements that are included. Absolutely gorgeous. And I just think that a substantial size wreath is definitely needed and a must-have with your front door. And so once I got all of those in place, I got the wreath in place, I was ready to start with the other portions of the decor. I absolutely love the size of it, and you guys see my pumpkin t-shirt, so don't be surprised when you see me come with tons and tons of pumpkin items this fall. Next up, I added this doormat that says "Hey there, pumpkin." I actually had this last year. I want to do something similar this year, and I'll try my hand at creating a doormat using my Cricut. And so with that being said, I'm just putting that there as a placeholder in the meantime, and I will definitely be adding another mat there that matches the decor a little bit later. Next up, I added a plant stand that normally sits here throughout the year. The house kind of sits back, so it doesn't get a lot of sunlight. I did not want to add anything live that cannot survive in mostly, a mostly shaded area. And plus I have like 4 plants on my back porch, maybe no 6 actually, and I really didn't want any extra maintenance, so I used these faux pumpkins that are stackable, that I've used before to create more of a topiary feel. I'd initially put a wreath there, but I decided not to because it was just too much there. And then I added just different shades of gray and cream and browns, and I just thought that top pumpkin looked really cute, and the blue that I had painted it the year before is coming through as well. So I just love the way that it looks, and I'm going to sit it on top as well. So after I do the topiary pumpkin, I'm going to start adding our little sign that we created. Oh my gosh, you see how cute it is? It turned out so super cute. and it was so easy to do. I love it. I also added ribbon onto it as well so that it could match the ribbon in the door wreath. I'm going to sit that more or less towards the front so that I'll add something taller there later. I was thinking about like the tall like stalks maybe, or something like that that would match it really, really well. Overall, I'm excited with where we are right now. I love the wreath. I love the details of it. And I just can't wait to add a little bit, a little bit more, a few more touches like mums and maybe a few live pumpkins and a little tall, like, I don't know, corn stalks or whatever those things are. You guys let me know what you think will look cute in this space to get it all completed along with the rug. And if you want to see an update, let me know. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out Cricut down in the comments below. And you guys, I'm telling you, we're going to have a blast this fall and winter season decorating. So if you want to get on the Cricut crew, if you want to get in with the Cricut crew, definitely check out the link down in the description box below. Thank you guys so much again for watching. And until next time, it's Melanie with Living Luxuriously for Less. Cheers!